If I today, I wouldn't mind. Like, actually, I will be quite relieved. Like, yes, I don't have to deal with anything. I feel behind in life, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way, because the algorithm knows, and I have gotten a lot of recommendations of people talking about the same topic in a much better way that I could ever talk about it. But still, I wanted to put my experience out there for very selfish reasons, because I think it's gonna make me feel better. Let's get into it. Let me tell you a little bit about my situation first. I'm a 26-year-old girl, a 26-year-old teenager, if you will. Like, look at can you see my phone? Yeah, that's as embarrassing as it gets, but not really. I haven't shown you my room. Like, there's stray kids everywhere all around my room. Stray kids, room domination. It's pretty bad, but it's what keeps me going. What can I say? I'm not exactly old. Yeah, 26 is not old at all. Some may even say I'm pushing 30, and to that I say, fuck you. I know 30 is not that old, but I am 4 years away from being 30. Like, it's like being 16. When you're 16, you're still a teenager. Like, I'm still a baby adult. I don't give a fuck. And I say that because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know when I'm gonna feel like I know what I'm doing, but right now I don't. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either. And by that, I mean that by this age, a lot of my peers have already achieved stuff. And I don't like to measure myself with other people's achievements, because they are not necessarily achievements that I care about. Like, I don't share those same goals, you know? But here's the thing. I don't know what my goals are. And this is gonna sound very depressing, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to unalive myself, but I feel very indifferent to life. It's like this fearlessness of death. I don't know if I'm gonna get censored by that, but about, I feel like I don't care about that. Like, if today, I wouldn't mind. Like, actually, I will be quite relieved. Like, yes, I don't have to deal with anything. I am so afraid of facing real life now that I'm almost done with college, and I'm about to be like an adult, like a real adult that has to figure out shit and support myself. And that's scary, and I don't see the fun in it. Okay? Call me pessimistic, but I don't see the fun in it. Like, it's fun to get things for yourself, but the struggle that comes with it in this modern society that we live in, I don't feel like it's gonna be worth it for me, because the goals that I have in life are a big question mark at the moment, and maybe that's what causing all of this existential crisis. And yeah, I'm broke. I still live with my parents. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning when I was telling you about my situation, but yeah, I still live with my parents, there's nothing wrong with that. I am quite privileged for that, because thankfully I have a really good relationship with them. I have the blessing I've been blessed with parents that genuinely care about me and my well-being. So I know they got my back, but I don't want to abuse that, that is it's a very, very shameful thing. I want to get to the point that that my parents can rely on me, that I can support them and help them and afford to get things for them. But right now I'm not there, and I don't know how to get there. I don't know which path I should take to get there that won't make me unhappy and miserable. That's the thing. I lost track. I took a very useless major, you could call it that, because it's related to arts. And you know that a university certificate does not mean that you are good at art. It's not like law school. You graduate and you become a lawyer. That is not how it works with art degrees. what proves that you like are qualified is what you've done. And maybe I'm just afraid of myself. I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of not being good enough, that I haven't really taken the path to like start creating stuff and putting it out there. Like I have been. I don't know if TikTok counts, but it's been good. It's been fine. It's been fun, but it's not enough to create like a strong based career that I can make money off of. That's why I feel stuck. I just quit my job recently. I feel like I'm rambling, but I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just ranting at this point, and that's okay, okay? Just bear with me. Thing is, on January this year, I got my first ever like 9 to 5 without having graduated from college yet. And I feel very proud about that. But it's like when you're trying so hard to get a job and you finally get it, you don't want it. And that sounds very ungrateful, but it's because you idealize and you're like going after this without really knowing that once you have a job, you have like responsibilities, and it's non-stop tasks piling up with deadlines and a lot of responsibility. Like it doesn't matter how unserious your job is, for example, like marketing, like you're not saving lives, but you still have this pressure that you have to get stuff done or else you're gonna get fired. And not only that, but I don't know if this is a country where I live in thing, or if this is an everywhere thing. I'm not informed enough to know that. But like the schedule is 9 to 5, but you're expected to work a couple more hours or an hour more than that. And it's also 6 days a week. And I got to the point where I was so burnt out because I was trying to balance my work life, my personal life, and my hobbies and the other goals that I had. Let me remind you once again, I still hadn't finished college yet. So like, how am I gonna squeeze that into my plate if I don't even have time to make food for myself? There were weeks where I didn't do laundry because I didn't have the time or energy to do that. So it got to the point where I had to talk to my parents, and they were like, yeah, we can support you, and I'm very grateful for that, and I don't take it for granted. And I decided to like focus on finishing college, getting my degree, and I quit. And now that I quit, I don't want to go back. Like I feel like there's some people that can adapt to the 9 to 5 or are forced to adapt to the 9 to 5 life. And there are very much a lot of advantages to that. Like there are a lot of perks of working a 9 to 5. But I feel like they don't apply to me. Like I don't really care about them because they do not align to the life that I envision. And I envision a very like relaxed life that I can like use my time the way I wish, like the way I think it's best for me. But that's all I have. Like my plan is really vague. I don't have a game plan. I don't have a step 1, step 2 type of thing. And since I don't have a game plan at this point, I feel kind of like I cannot take myself seriously. And I am also projecting that people don't take me seriously because I cannot take myself seriously, and I avoid talking about my goals and my plan and my job and my college plan to with other people. Like I quit a little over a month ago, and there's still family members and relatives and friends that I haven't told, like because I feel very ashamed of telling them, of facing like, hey, I quit. Like I feel like a failure, even though I'm only 26 and I still have a lot of options. I don't have any children. I'm not married. Like there's nothing holding me down. But I still feel like there's this expectation and pressure to not to get a job, but to start making a living for myself. And it is hard because the traditional paths are the easiest, although they're not that easy because it's not so easy to get a job in this day and age. But I'm not interested in any of that, so I have to create one for my own, and I don't know what it is yet, and that's really scary. And I have gotten to the point where I feel like I have like a plan, like not a plan, but I have like a vision, an idea of what I want, but to get there I have to go through a lot of shit. Not shit. I have to go through a lot of steps, and there are a lot of things that go out of my control, and I have to really, really, really work extra hard, and that's very intimidating and discouraging, because it seems like it's so far, that I have this goal in mind, I have this vision, this idea, but it seems like such an unreachable goal that no matter if I give 10 or 10,000 steps, it still looks really, really small in the horizon, and that's very discouraging, and that's why I feel like it's not possible. Therefore, I feel quite discouraged and different about life. I'm sorry, I didn't expect to cry. I think I'm PMSing, guys. I'm really sorry. I apologize for my crying. I haven't been having like a healthy lifestyle lately. I haven't been physically active. I sleep at 4 and wake up at 11 a.m. And sometimes I don't sleep at all, or sleep very poorly. I'm not eating well, and I have not been taking care of myself, and that has made my self-esteem go like super low, because like honestly, with time I have learned that my self-esteem does not depend on how much I weigh or how cute I look that day. My self-esteem depends on how much I take care of myself, how much I prioritize myself, how much I love myself. And recently I haven't been loving myself because I feel like shit. I feel ashamed of myself, and because I feel like I haven't achieved anything in this past 4 years. I don't really know, like the pandemic also made everything quite blurry. I had plans for the pandemic and it stopped me. I feel like time froze since then, and I lost a couple of years, and I still feel 23. And I'm maybe also why I'm scared of like facing real life and adulthood and what's next for me. So see, this is the problem of talking to the camera as if I was in therapy, because every time I lose track, my therapist helps me go back to where I was, but now I don't got anyone to remind me where I left off. But yeah, the thing is, maybe the first step I should take to like actually feeling better is fixing my sleep schedule and making my bed every day and drinking enough water. Like, as I know, the beauty gurus and the self-care gurus always tell you like, drink enough water, get enough sleep, and that sounds like bullshit, but I swear to you, I swear it works. Like, at least to not make you feel like shit. Like, it helps you feel like a human, like a functioning human. Like that you actually can wake up on time, get enough sleep, drink enough water, eat good and nutritious food, and take a shower every day. Like, sometimes that shit sounds like it's impossible. Like, you're depressed or not, because I don't think I have been depressed, or maybe I have. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking therapist. It's been hard for me. Like, this past week I just took a shower. Like, you should congratulate me for that, because that is an achievement. This week I spent 2 entire days without touching water. Not exactly, like I did a shower. I did wash my face and brush my teeth, but I didn't shower for 2 days. Because I feel so like I'm not taking care of myself. There are points in life where even that seems impossible. So when you push yourself towards getting the basic stuff done, that helps you like move forward little by little. So I'm gonna start by doing that and spending less time on my phone. It seems like a lot, but I gotta start somewhere. And maybe I can go on walks morning walks or afternoon walks. I think morning walks work better for me, because if I wait until the afternoon, I'm gonna keep postponing it and procrastinating, and I'm gonna end up not doing it. So I'd rather get that done in the morning. Just get it over with. This is the ADHD talking, guys. I keep trailing off when I'm like trailing off topic. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this video now and possibly clean my room. I just hope that I will feel satisfied about my life at some point. I know it's gonna take time. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but one day at a time, one step at a time. And I hope that in the future I can look back on this video and feel like, oh yeah, I gotten really far. Like, I'm just gonna finish filming. If not, I'm not gonna stop talking. Bye guys, thank you for watching.